What is up, guys? Jason here with Overthink Gaming, and today I want to talk about the Nintendo Switch and YouTubers. So if you guys are just getting the news, which I'm pretty sure most of you guys already heard, Nintendo has finally announced their new revision of the Nintendo Switch. So rumors have been coming out that, we're going to get a Nintendo Switch Pro. We had many YouTubers claiming the Nintendo Switch Pro was real just due to rumors. So today, Nintendo officially announced their new revision to the Nintendo Switch, and I gotta say, a lot of people are upset, and that's what I want to talk about. Me personally, let me get my personal feelings about everything out of the way. I think it looks dope. I think it looks clean. I think the price point is good for $350. You're getting a Nintendo Switch. I mean, is this a reason to buy a new one? Maybe not, but you're getting a clean-looking Switch. They got rid of that bezel. When it came out, that bezel was thick, man. People were complaining about then. So finally, Nintendo, about damn time, as they are, always behind with the times, came up with a decent bezel, which I thought was cool. Now we're getting the same Tegra chipset in there, so don't be expecting, your games to have better frame rate and all this shit that many of those YouTubers were pumping into y'all's little heads. And I think it's a pretty solid system. They fixed that kickstand. Why did Nintendo approve the first generation or just the regular Nintendo Switch kickstand? I don't understand, because even that revision with the new battery, they didn't change the kickstand. I thought that kickstand was horrible, and they made some changes to the dock. So the dock looks a lot better, looks a little more cleaner. So everything, I think, with the revisions that they made, I think $50 more is, I think the price is okay. It's the same price as a new Nintendo Switch now, $50 more, and you're getting a clean looking bezel, a 7-inch display, and OLED, which OLED was out on the Vita, so let's not act like it's new technology. But I gotta say, it's a lot more better than what we have right now. For $50 more, I think this is an awesome buy. But people are upset. People are really upset. And that's what makes me laugh. People are upset because they were expecting a lot more, probably for the same price too. People were expecting a new chip. People were expecting 4K out of this bitch. If you guys paid attention to any of my live streams, you guys know I made fun of this shit big time. The Switch Pro is real. The Switch Pro is real. 4K. And I laughed about it. The reason why I laughed about it, because my PC, I got an RTX 3070. And when I play some games, Call of Duty is one of them. Whenever I play Cold War, I see the DLSS option in there. I turn it on. I've messed with it. I really don't see much of a difference. I mean, my PC looks good anyway. But the thing is, it's still using a lot of resources. I'm like, so Nintendo Switch people are thinking that this chip is going to be cheap. It's going to be like $350 for everything, this chip, a OLED screen, 7-inch. They were believing these rumors. Those rumors were almost as funny as Dreamcast guy whenever he tried to say rumors with the PS5. He had these leaks. An official person told Dreamcast guy they worked at Sony and they knew what the PS5 was going to have. Dreamcast guy made that video and he got a lot of shit, man. People made fun of him. But then we had people like RGT 85 pump up this article from Bloomberg that they had inside info that we were going to get a Switch Pro that was going to be 4K with exactly, the leaks. So we're kind of right about the 7-inch display OLED, which is fine. But the 4K is the biggest thing. I just laughed at. That's what I didn't believe. That's why I was all like, the Switch Pro is real. The Switch Pro is real. I've always believed there was going to be a revision. That's Nintendo. They always made revisions. They sell systems. It was just bound to happen. So I think if people would have went with the mindset like, hey guys, let Nintendo announce it. Don't believe these YouTubers over here that are feeding you guys this gossip. They are getting clicks. RGT, I will not lie. That dude has put out at least 40 to 50 videos on the Switch Pro. I don't know the exact number, but I am sure it's around there. Like, no bullshit. This dude talked about the Switch Pro over and over and over for years since the system came out, man. They've been talking about the Switch Pro. As far as RGT, I don't know how long it's been, but it's been a long damn time. If you go just type in RGT Switch Pro, you will see he even has different years that it's going to come out. It's weird. This dude has doubled down on this rumor. He fucking just pumped it up. He really thought the Switch Pro was going to get announced before E3. That didn't happen. What did the dude do? He blamed the dude who wrote the article. I don't fucking know his name. I don't even want to pronounce it. It starts with like an M or some shit. But anyways, yeah, he really was telling his audience that it was going to get announced before E3. People were hyped. When E3 came, they're like, oh shit, it didn't get announced. So people kind of let loose. And now that out of nowhere, like we should have done, waited for Nintendo to release it, because Nintendo's going to release it whenever they want. They released it just out of the blue. I was on Twitter. That's how I found out. And we see, like, I think it's pretty dope what they came out with. And people are upset. Nintendo fans, I don't understand them. They expect cutting edge technology from Nintendo. Nintendo has never been cutting edge technology. If we want to go back in the day, yes, maybe with the Super Nintendo, they were at it. With the GameCube, I won't really say because they went to their own disc. They weren't doing the DVD at the time. DVD was huge. I don't care if you guys don't remember. You kids are probably like, nah. It was huge at the time, man. It's like Nintendo has never been there with cutting edge technology. The GameCube was dope. The graphics were good. Of course, some of the graphics were probably better than the PS2. But it's just like since then with the Wii, dude, come on, man. Like they didn't move with the times with the Wii. It was horrible, man. That resolution was bad. And then here, with the Wii U, we didn't even know what the fuck was going on there. Like, I didn't even know about the system when it launched. I thought it was another revision of the Wii. And then now with the Switch, when it came out, I was like, whatever. But I love the Nintendo Switch. I make fun of it. I don't play it all the time. I play a bunch of mini consoles. Like, I'm a gamer all around. But I got to say, Nintendo fans, you guys are a special breed. And you guys got to stop listening to these fucking YouTubers like RGT 85, who's gonna pump up these videos just to make ad revenue because you guys are watching. He doesn't give a fuck. He's not gonna take the blame.
If it happens, great. That's awesome. If not, then, I guess Mochizuki just has egg on his face and just doesn't look very good with this.
What's funny, and I called this out on another video, is that Nate the Hate is a guy from the Spawncast. That guy came in out of nowhere. He's a faceless guy. He doesn't show his face, mysterious. He has leaks, guys. He knows what's going on. And he puts it into these dudes' heads that he really knows. Dude, it's kind of weird. He got them all on the train that, Xbox Game Pass was coming to Nintendo Switch. He even got RGT 85. I don't know if he specifically got RGT 85 to make this, but I wouldn't doubt it. It seems like that Spawncast community, since he came on, they're just rumors after rumors, which is getting old. But RGT 85 actually made it sound like Halo was coming to the Nintendo Switch, guys. Like, really, it would be cool. I think the campaigns would work, but with the shitty online service, I've already talked about it. Yeah, nah, it ain't gonna work with Nintendo. And that game is being updated so often, people would complain about file size. It would not work on the Nintendo Switch. Possible, yes. I think people would complain. The Switch isn't that type of system for that game. But first of all, Microsoft and Nintendo do have that relationship, but I don't think it's ever gonna come. Nah, dude, never. Dude, and then the same thing with Game Pass. Nate the Hate is convinced that Game Pass was coming to Switch. I don't know when. It still hasn't come, but he's got people actually thinking that. And the one thing I remember Nate the Hate saying is that he has got inside info, guys. This guy's got inside info. You gotta believe him. With this Switch Pro revision, he was already saying he knew which games were being developed for it, or, had it in mind or whatever, or being optimized for that new Nintendo Switch Pro, which never came out. Now, I'm not saying in a year from now we're not gonna have a Nintendo Switch Pro. Maybe Nate the Hate was right, but he was under the assumption, the way his words were that we were getting a Nintendo Switch Pro, games were already being made for it. He knew which one or two, I forgot how many. He's got this secret info, and that's what the Spawncast has become. A fucking group of people who just start rumors in the game industry, and people pay attention to them like they're more than normal people. These are just normal guys. That's all they are. People look up to these dudes so fucking much. They believe them. They believe their words about this new Nintendo Switch Pro that was going to have everything, cutting edge technology, and probably going to cost they would expected $200. I swear, man, some Switch people, man. No, I'm kidding about $200, obviously, but they were like, I remember seeing comments, oh, I'll pay $350 for that and all this. I'm like, really, dude? Really? I don't know. These people got so hyped just to get let down. And the whole time, guys, I knew there was going to be like not much of an upgrade. That's always been Nintendo. Why did you guys expect the Switch to all of a sudden leap generations, man? I don't know, guys. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's just a video of me rambling on, expressing my thoughts about the new Nintendo revision. If it weren't for those guys, think about it, guys. If it weren't for them, Nintendo just came out of nowhere for $50 more. You get this? It's not a bad deal. I know some people are hating on him, and you guys have every reason to hate on it. Whatever you want. You guys were probably all sad because now you guys know 4K. 4K is just a buzzword, just like 8K on the PS5. It's just a fucking buzzword. Get a fucking PC and you'll know what buzzwords are. Dude, like, no. The Switch. Fuck the Switch Pro. Fuck the Nintendo Switch. Fuck all that. Fuck those people in there, man. They're the ones that ruin this shit, man. But anyways, those are just my thoughts, man. Sorry, I'll keep rambling on. I'm going to stop, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please drop a like. If you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I'll be catching you guys soon. Peace out.